Among the allegations was that a staff member was given over $66,000 to pay son learners in the Commerce region. The officer claimed that the third party was the guardian to the children.
That specific person is the guardian of these kids, and we as an office is fully aware. So as the House requested, we will try our level best to provide the evidence.
Another anomaly was the payment of $26,800 to a student for a return air ticket, including an allowance without invoices and supporting documents.
Tried our best several times to we requested the invoice from the student, since she has better contact with the institution and so on, and we have not received the invoice yet. And to respond to the reason as to why the money was paid to the student and not to the airline, I will have to go back and get clarity on that one, because as I'm seated here, I cannot really recall well, and I don't want to give wrong information regarding that matter.
They were also asked to explain why they opted to do manual deposit instead of using the online banking system, and to provide proof that the payment into the bank accounts indeed belonged to the 19 beneficiaries.
They now follow up with the learners. They were now given the bank account. They provided their bank account. And when we verified the list of the 19, I have evidence here that 10 out of 19 could indeed verified that were deposited to the account names of those names of learners. I'm seeing some, they were deposited through ShopRite, but then we could not see the name of the beneficiary on that pay, or on that slip of the page.
That for one to actually withdraw money, even if it is from ShopRite, there is identification that must be presented. Does the office have that kind of evidence to present to this committee?
We don't have the evidence of them withdrawing on the other side, but we have our evidence for sending the money to them. But as my colleague have said it is possible, since really when you are withdrawing with ShopRite, you do provide your identification document. So we can follow up or trace the students and see if we can get the evidence thereof.
What is transpiring this morning is that there is no evidence that they are providing. They just come and make empty commitments that they will provide evidence. And clearly, it shows that they don't take this committee seriously. They don't take the responsibility to account seriously. We can't continue to have, yes, we'll provide and provide and provide, because that's the same game that they have played with the auditors, Chairperson. We've got to have these people have consequences for their ill discipline. Please.
One of the things that we want to hear, we are still being referred for evidence to be brought forth. And we have 2 weeks after the last hearing that we were supposed to be provided with all the evidence, despite the efforts from the auditor and the Auditor General's office. So,
Jelana Fuka, NBC News, Windhoek.